This railway was built with a $2.3 billion Chinese loan. For landlocked Ethiopia, it will provide a vital link with a seaport in neighbouring Djibouti. The railway hasn't officially opened yet, but as Ethiopia tries to deal with its worst humanitarian crisis in decades, trains are being used to transport aid. You really get a sense of the scale of this relief operation here. This is the second train to have arrived this week. Each carriage carries around 1,250 kilogram sacks of wheat. Now the men are unloading those sacks, putting them onto trucks, and from here the trucks go to the main warehouse, which is around 20 kilometers from here. At the warehouse it's a similar scene. The supervisor says his men are working 24 hours a day.
We have to distribute to 6 regions. In the last 30 days we have received nearly 28,000 tons of food.
There have been delays getting aid like this off ships at the Djibouti port. Vessels carrying hundreds of thousands of tons of food have now been given priority to dock over ships carrying other goods.
At the local level, there's clearly a feeling that the response is not enough, and that there are more people who need assistance than have been acknowledged. And so in each district, you have a process where people are selected and saying, okay, you're going to get food aid and you're not. And that's a terribly painful process.
The government and international donors have so far given around $760 million. The UN says at least $1.4 billion is needed.
The government, on the one hand, wants to maintain the economic growth it has been achieving, and at the same time it wants to protect its people from the kind of catastrophe that people say would happen unless some intervention is made.
We drive around 200 kilometers out of the capital, Addis Ababa. This area normally produces a surplus of food. ADEBE says the drought completely destroyed her harvest. She says she's received aid 4 times over the last few months, but the sacks of beans, maize and a few litres of cooking oil is not enough.
The children don't have enough to eat. That's why the men have left to try and find work so we can buy food.
With the driest months now approaching, aid agencies believe even more people like ADEBE and her family could need help to survive. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Wolanchiti, Ethiopia.